All right. So let's go ahead and start standing up. And we're going to think about that right and left side kind of balance today. So let's make sure we can all see very well. And so then from here, I want to just take a second to move your feet. So let the feet kind of pronate, fall in, and then let them supinate out. And we'll try that a time or two just to kind of wake up that balance. So start to spread and feel yourself, the arches of the big toe base joint on both feet and the inner arch kind of wake up, and then they'll sort of relax away as the weight moves out. So now from here, if you can find that place where the big toe base joint on both feet are connected to the floor, and you can feel the arch of the both feet lifting from the floor, tailbone down. Now try to engage the quadricep and lift the ball of the foot and tap it ever so lightly into the floor. Good. And then we're going to try that same thing left side. Good. So that you feel good. Deep engagement through the quadriceps. Hard work. I could kind of break a sweat just doing that little movement. So now bring the weight of the body into the balls of both feet and just ever so slightly lift the heels. From there, we're going to spread the weight out. So try to really activate. And then let one heel, center of the heel, move to the floor as the other heel rises up. And we'll try that on the other side. So you're going to slowly set the weight down. Good. Inhale and exhale. Picking up one foot, spread out the ball of the foot. Try that really slow on the other side. Good. And let's try that one more time. So I'm going to leave my right heel down. Feel the inner thigh and the glute on the right side engaged, and then turn the top of the foot over. And then inhale, take the arms up for a moment. Just get a little stretch. Again, working on the balance here. Good. Exhale, arms to the side, lift the knee. And again, keep trying to find the arch of the foot. Good. Now slowly set the left foot down. Dedo, planta, talón. And then we'll lift the opposite side. Turn the toes over. Start to stretch evenly through the whole foot. Inhale, take the arms up, 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 up. Big stretch all the way around. Arms down. Then lift the foot. And then again, watch where your weight goes in the left side. So through the heel, through the ball of the big toe base joint. Good. Inhale, set it down. Take two arms up. And then from here, palms on the thighs as you move some weight back. Let's try that again. Sweep the arms up. Big long stretch, take the thumbs down, tailbone down, stretch through the feet. Exhale, come down. Try that one more time. Up. And then exhale down, and then head and tail are gonna lift and lower together. So that the neck stretch and lower down. Stretch up and lower down. One more time. Hold a little stretch up. Take the hands to the thighs. Lift your right heel. Set it down. Lift the left heel. So your talón izquierdo. Set it down. Now lift the ball of the right foot. Set it down. Planta del pie izquierdo. And then down lift two heels. Good. And again, try to feel those inner ankle bones staying level to one another. And exhale, balls of the feet. Beautiful. Inhale, come up. This time we're going to go down. Opposite elbow touches the thigh. Inhale, sweep the arms up, press the heels, talones en el piso, heels in the floor, and then keeping your kneecaps parallel. Muy bien. Vamos a estirar arriba. Let's stretch up. And then lower down, stretch up, and lower down. Good. Inspirando arriba, stretching up. Exhale, opposite elbow to thigh, and then let the left heel lift. Ball of the foot. Good. And now the right heel lifts. A little pressure there through the weight of the body. Then the ball of the foot Let's lift 2 heels and down, balls of both feet. And down, inhale, push up, 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 up. Y vamos a girar. You're going to twist the opposite direction. Remember, hips back, ribs rotate. Good. Ball of the right foot lifts and lowers. Ball of the heel lifts and lowers. Now left side lifts and lowers. Ball of the foot lifts. Now 2 heels, dos talones arriba, dos talones abajo, plantas del pie arriba. Good. Push, push, push. All the way back up. Nice long stretch. Take your feet just a little bit wider and rock your weight. So we'll go toe ball, heel, heel ball, toe. Just taking your brain, your cerebro a los pies. Take your brain into the feet. Watch the sensations rising, lowering. Good. And then from here, once again, brazos arriba. And then exhale, lowering, reaching your hips back, arms back. Good. And try a little circle with the arms. So feeling the head above your tailbone, your spine nice and long. Circle the arms the other way. Let one arm circle forward, one arm circle back. Whoop. That'll wake you up. And then change directions. One arm circling forward, one arm circling back. Inhale, 2 arms up. Exhale, stretch over to one side. Good. Con el brazo en el aire. Good. Chin looks down. So you look down and up. Mira arriba y abajo. Good. Big X position. Roll that back into a little back bend. And then vamos a estirar otra dirección. Mira en tu meñique. Look at your pinky toe. Go up at the hand. Inhale, little back bend. Now exhale, move your weight back. From here, lightly move the thighs down and up, down and up, down and up, down and up, arriba y abajo. Now with your talón derecha arriba, so now with your heel lifted, down and up, down and up. Good. Empujamos el pie en el piso. Now you'll try that with the left, down and up, down and up, down and up, arriba y abajo. Dos talones, down and up, arriba y abajo, arriba y abajo. Arriba y abajo, arriba y abajo. Good. 2 and 1. Heels down, brazos arriba. Estira un lado. Vamos a estirar otro lado. Good. Open the arms and then walk your feet a little bit wider. So now let's rock the weight into one knee, then the other. Again, so if your joints feel creaky in the morning, taking your body in these different positions, just waking up, finding blood flow throughout the whole body, not a bad idea. Good. Inhale, stretch, reach your arms up. Now manos to your muslos, hands to the thighs. Another little cat-cow, a little wider here. So again, push through the feet. And empujamos, estirando arriba. Good. Push and ground your weight through the feet. And then vamos a bajar. Come stretch over. Una vez más. Good. And then from here, let the arms float out. Light little pulse. Good. One heel, un talón arriba. As you continue, little pulse. Y abajo, otro talón arriba, other heel up. Good. As you make that little pulse, dos talones. Good. Arriba y abajo, arriba y abajo. Good. Now you'll set them down. Stretch all the way. Let the fingertips guide you up. And then let's cross the body. Opposite hand reaches towards your pinky toe. Mano apuesta a tu dedo gordo or meñique. Good. So let this stretch. Really feel that diagonal in your back from shoulder to opposite hip. And we're really working that on both sides. So you're pulling one hip back. Y arriba. One more time. Good. Good. And then from here, let's take your 2 arms all the way up. From here, you'll fold a nice long forward bend. Let the head come down. So tuck your chin up. towards the center of your neck and let the whole neck lengthen out. Good. And then from here, we're going to inhale, look up, turn your toes out, and then rock your legs to side to side. Good. And then from here, bend the knees, feel the pelvis go underneath you, pull your weight up, and then let's stretch and reach lado y lado. Good. Inhale and exhale. So now letting your torso kind of freely float or cada vez. Good. And then we're going to float that all the way around. Y arriba. And then we'll go all the way around. Oh, nice and slow as you need to. Y arriba. Good. And now from here, just lowering the thigh, the hair. Good. Arms can float up. One heel. Good. Keep opening the knee joint. La rodilla mueve afuera. The knee moves out. Other side. La rodilla mueve afuera. Good. Y ahora dos rodillas. Feeling that strength through the balls of the feet all the way up. Good. Heels down. Toes turning in. Good. And now I'm just going to pivot my weight. So now I'm facing my right side. Good. And then from here, go ahead, bend the front knee so that it comes over your talon, your rodilla sobre el talon. Good. And now from here, hold that bend in the knee, tap the heel, 3, 2, 1. Now the ball of the foot, 3, 2, 1. Now ball to heel, 3, and 2, and 1. Good, hold. Now push the back heel into the floor. Take your arms up, big stretch, estirando. And now we're going to open, abrimos los brazos, open the arms into a Y shape. Tap your elbow to your knee and up. We'll try that 2 more times. Tap the elbow to the knee, reach the hips back and up 1 more time. Tocando la rodilla con el codo opuesto. Arms up, let's pivot in our feet. Try that facing the opposite direction. So begin with just a little bend of the front knee so that it reaches out over the heel and back and you feel the tailbone drop. The torso lined up here. Good. So now hold the knee bent, lift the heel, 3, 2, 1. Now the ball of the foot, 3, 2, 1. Now roll ball to heel, 3, and 2, and 1. Now hold that out and press the back heel deep into the floor. Lift the femur bone up. Brazos arriba, arms up. So you feel the weight balanced and held by your firm, strong legs. Y también los pies. Abrimos los brazos. You'll open the arms into a little Y shape. Codo a la rodilla. Elbow to the knee. Codo a la rodilla. Y arriba. 1 more time. Codo a la rodilla. Y arriba. Muy bien. Brazos arriba. So from here, I'll step the back foot in. Okay. So now my right side facing the computer here. Inhale, take the arms up, la pantalla. And exhale, let the sternum stretch, reach forward. Melt the top of the head down. And really let your weight go. So again, tuck the chin up. Try to look at your sits bones. Good. And then I want you to lift up for a second. Take the hands here underneath your feet. Parastasana, and let the head go. So melting. Press the balls of the feet into the heels of the hands, into the palms. Las palmas y las plantas juntas. Good, and then from here, bending the knees, you can take your palms out and stretch your right leg and your left leg all the way back. Feel a little plank. So first send the heels to the wall, los talones a la pared. Then your tailbone towards your heels. Then the belly, la pata arriba, los abdominales, las abdominales conectadas. Little micro bend in the elbow, and then the gaze up and out. So you feel your long spine. From here, bend the knees, the elbows pull in. We're going to do that dos más veces. Dos. Good. One more time. Y ahora, so use the strength in the hands to push the weight of the body back. Now send the left heel towards the floor and the right heel towards the sky. Good. So a little energetic opposition there. Doblando la rodilla, bend the knee, lift the hair up. Good. Un poquito más arriba. And now you'll take your right foot detrás de la mano derecha. So you take your right foot behind the right hand. Now before you lift, send that hip back, plant the back heel. So you're reaching your front hip towards your back heel. And then we'll lift up. Good. Grounding that weight. Beautiful. 2 arms up. And vamos a respirar aquí. So breathe here. And then exhale, let's cross your body here. Good. Look down at your toes, hands here to the floor, and then reach that hip back. Good. Let the head really melt towards the toes. This will deeply stretch in that sacroiliac area. And as you reach your right hip back, go ahead and now take the right arm up to your side. And then you can slowly bring your gaze up to that arm. Parivritta Trikonasana. Good. And then from here, take your back leg and you're going to lift it to the same plane as the heel. Good. Send energy off the heel, lengthen 2 legs. Good. We're going to set that heel back down. Then turn the whole body towards it and step the back foot in and push into the feet coming up. So now we got the opposite side of your body facing the ordenador. Good. And we'll try this whole sequence. Otro lado. So let's go. Inhale, brazos arriba, arms up. And then exhale. Doblamos, doblamos, doblamos. You'll fold all the way down. So now let's go ahead and try for a moment once again that Parastasana. So hands under your feet, pushing in. Pull the elbows wide. Vamos a cerrar ancho. Mover los codos anchos. To really deeply feel a stretch across your sacroiliac. Good. Doblando la cabeza. Arriba y abajo. Good. And then nos miramos arriba. You look all the way up. Good. And then we'll bend the knees. La pierna derecha y izquierda atrás. So find a long plank tail reaching towards the heels. Talones a la pared, hacia la pared atrás. Y también con la cabeza arriba. And then your abdominales adentro. Let's go ahead and now set the knees down. Abriendo el pecho. 3. Y 2. Y 1. Muy bien. Then from here, push and move the weight of the body up, 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 up. Good. And so now the left leg. So you're going to send the right heel towards the floor and the left heel in the air. Doblando la rodilla, bend the knee, take it up. Y desde aquí, la mano detrás, or bueno, el pie detrás de la mano. So you're taking the foot there behind the hand, empujando el pie atrás, abajo. So push the back heel down. Y estiramos arriba, stretching up. So really free up your shoulders. Muy bien. Good. And now, codo apuesto, toca la rodilla. And vamos a mover aquí la cadera atrás. Good. Miramos en el pie abajo, so look down at this foot. And then let's stretch the hip back. Good. Stretching out your toes. Good. And then from here, take your front arm, reach it back. And then your gaze can move up. At that arm, Parivrita Trikonasana, continue to move the sitting bone back. Muy bien. Desde aquí, we'll take that hand down. Your opposite hand down. Exhale, lift the leg. Good. La pierna atrás. And again, find that energetic opposition between your two heels. Muy bien. Let's set that foot down. And from here, just go ahead, take a step in, and then vamos a doblar. So you're going to fold in your elbows. Relajando la cabeza, relaxing your head and neck. And then we're going to push into the feet and bring ourselves all the way up. Good. So just turn around. And now you have your right side facing the ordenador. And then we're going to take your arms out and then move the thighs away from the arms. So big, long stretch. Good. Now hands on the shin bones. Lift your femorales, lift your hamstrings over the shins and come stretch out for a moment. Good. And then once again, slowly let the head melt. Pull the elbows wide, melt your cabeza abajo. Good. Mirando arriba, let's look all the way up. And then walk your hands out. Right, left, right. So through the hands, push the sits bones. Good. And then from here, lower the knees. And the elbows pull in. 3, y 2, y 1. Good. Exhale, lengthen the knees. Take the tailbone up. And then we're going to take your pierna izquierda en el aire. Doblando la rodilla. Lift it a hair higher. And then open it up. Good. So big stretch through la cadera. From there, let's push the foot debajo de la mano. So you push the foot underneath your, detrás de la mano, behind the hand, and we'll come all the way up, warrior 2. Good, so la rodilla abre, and then we're trying to equilibrar. Good, mantener el equilibrio aquí en la cadera. And inner thigh is reaching out through those balance tips, brazos afuera. Good, un brazo sobre la cabeza. Good, muy bien, vamos a estirar. Otra dirección. Muy bien, 2 brazos arriba. From here, we're going to extender la pierna, and then we'll float right over that leg. Good, taking your top hand down for a moment. Bend the back knee, step the foot in just a little bit. And then we'll find your left hand reaching out, la mano izquierda afuera. And then that opposite leg rises in the air. Top arm reaches up. Good. And then we're going to take the top hand down and find a standing split. So again, the hip externally rotates. And again, this relationship, how high can you take your top toes? How deeply can you press your bottom heel into the floor? Extend the weight of the body. Extend. Vamos a extender el peso del cuerpo por todo el pie, for the whole foot. All right. And then from there, just slowly set it down. Good. And then once again, a long hang. I've got opposite hand to ankle. The chin, move up. And really find some space, un poco espacio entre los omoplatos. Good. And then vamos a subir otra vez. We'll lift. Good. Dar una vueltita and turn it around. Good. So let's try getting into that the same way. Arms out. You can circle the wrists if you need to. Circular otra dirección. Dedos hacia el cuerpo. Arriba sobre los hombros. And now your deditos de abajo hacia el cuerpo en la dirección de las axilas. So brazos adelante or arriba. So take the arms up, ribs down. And then stretch your fingertips. Estira los deditos afuera. And now your thighs back, back, back. Good. Now desde aquí, manos aquí. And your pantorrillas, you're going to extend and pull your femurs femorales sobre las pantorrillas. So you're going to take them over your calves. And then vamos a doblar el cuerpo aquí. And take your hands here to your ankles, pull your codos afuera. So I don't know about you all, but I have a lot of tension there in my shoulder blades, etc. So this grasping the ankles, cogiendo los tobillos y moviendo afuera. Your elbows is just a really great way to get in there. Inhale, stretch, reach all the way up. And then we're going to exhale, walk your right hand, the left hand, the right hand, all the way out. So now put some energy in the hands to reach and take the tailbone up in the air. And then doblamos las rodillas, bend the knees. You can reach the hips back. And then forward, just a hair to really catch your core. Remember, you want your shoulders behind your muñecas. Hombros detrás de las muñecas. Elbows back. And up, arriba y abajo, arriba y abajo. So now push to the feet, lift, take the hips, arriba y ahora. So reach the left heel down, the right leg up. Good, stretch all the way through the leg. Doblando la rodilla, open the hip. Y vamos a poner el pie derecho. You'll put that foot there behind your mano. And then we'll turn the back toes para abrir hacia el borde largo del tapete. And then arriba. We'll come all the way up. So now you're going to put your cadera adelante. So the hip bones face forward y la rodilla abre. Good. From here, we're going to stretch and take. Vamos a extender los dos brazos. Roll the thumbs forward and back. Good. Little circles once again with your wrists. Let's stretch towards this leg, hacia la pierna. Good. Y vamos a mover. Lejos. Afuera de la pierna. Good. 2 arms up. And then vamos a extender la pierna. So extend la rodilla doblada. And we'll come over. Good. Trikonasana. Good. Top hand, mano en la cadera encima. Doblamos las rodillas. And then you'll take that back foot in. And then vamos a mover. You're going to take that thumb out. And reach all the way up. Good. Ardha Chandrasana. Good. Creating that space and firmness between your 2 legs. And then vamos a bajar la cabeza, take it down. Con la pierna encima, arriba, arriba. Y desde aquí, let's just lower that leg all the way down. And vamos a fundir. So just melt the body in this forward bend. So I'm noticing today, I'm focusing a lot, I'm finding a lot of forward bends in my practice. And I think forward bends are really used for times where you need to bring your energy inward. So if there's chaos or disruption in your external environment, you can use a forward bend to just be back in yourself. Muy bien. Empujamos por los piecitos, push through the feet, bringing the weight of the body up. Good. So let's just try a couple little balance poses. I'm going to put my weight in my right side, lift my left heel, open the knee, foot there to the pantorrilla. So foot in the shin, knee opening up, and then quizás brazos arriba, and then maybe the arms up. Good. Just a couple breaths, doesn't have to be perfect. Releasing. Exhale, take that down and kind of rock your weight, just a little slow down. Good. And then from here, toe ball heel through one foot, lift, externally rotate, and then exhale, foot there to the shin bone, brazos adelante, dedos juntos, take the arms up. And then brazos abajo. Good, take it down, and then once again, just a nice light little slow dance with your body. Maybe this time a circle through the tailbone. Good, circle the other way. And then if you can, just sort of swing one arm for a second. So really let it go. Swing it the other way. Good, just kind of employing gravity there. Try that with the opposite arm. And take it the other way. Good. Inhale, the two arms can come up for a moment. And then you'll lift the left heel once again. Bring the hands down in front of the pelvis. And then it's like you're going to pull the foot up to the hands if you need to use the hands. So put the foot there, just anchoring for a moment. Good. Letting the arms float right back up. Exhale, releasing the arms, and then releasing the foot. Good, so now let your head kind of lead your exploration side to side, down and up. One wrist up. Good. And then we'll try that on the other side. So I'm going to take my toe ball heel of my left foot, lift my right, and bring my arms all the way up. Good. Now feel that hip bones anchoring the hip socket. Pull the foot up. Place the foot there at the thigh. Pie en el muslo. Piernas arriba. Piernas. Yo digo brazos. Brazos arriba. Y ahora brazos abajo, arms down, and then take that foot, take it in. So now pigeon toe just a little bit, and then stretch through the hips, just side to side. Good. Inhale, the arms coming up one more time, and then we'll step our feet all the way together. So bring your fingertips back to face the body, and let the wrists van a cantar afuera, and you're just going to really stretch across the base of your muñecas. Good. Now take that into the side of you here. Hold here for just a moment. The arms can slide together behind the back. And then we're going to take your left foot, cross it over the right. And then take a few breaths para untar, to just spread out your feet here. So spread the feet. Vamos a untar los pies. And then pull the femur bones up as you spread the feet out. So just feeling yourself make a really firm base. Good. So you've got your left leg on front. Take the right arm just across the body as the thighs move back. Good. So now you'll take that right hand to your left ankle and then lengthen your two knees. Good. Take that hand right behind your back to the other hand, and exhale. Let's push through the feet to bring ourselves all the way up. Good. Cruzar los pies. So now just kind of lightly prance here through the ankles for just a moment. And we'll try that on the other side. Good. So now otra pierna. So this is my right leg crossing. And then I'm going to take first my wrist. So this is a lovely wrist stretch with your wrist facing, or your fingers facing back, and the wrists here pressed at the sides of the rib cage. Good. So then you can take the arms just slowly together. This is now kind of making it more of a stretch for your shoulders. So push your heels down, spread the balls of the feet out, and then make the feet as long and broad as you can while you pull the thigh bones together. Good. Let's stay with this for a moment. And then you can begin to move the thighs back and then take opposite elbow to thigh. So now we're going to go same hand to foot. You're going to reach that hand to your back ankle and stretch over. And then we'll return that hand to your back and exhale, push to lift all the way back up. Let's uncross the two legs. And from here, we're going to take a blanket to the center of the mat and do some other work. So I'm going to begin by coming down here, letting my abdomen press in. And I'm going to let the head come rest for a moment on my two hands. So once I get down here, try just rocking your weight side to side just a few times. I'm feeling the thigh bones lengthen and loosen alongside the floor. So letting the fronts of the hips relax. Good. So press the thigh bones down, and now for a moment, just scoop the front of the rib cage up and really feel connection into your belly. Good. Almost like a plank, but you're lying on the floor. I want you to try that again. So you just visualize the front of the ribs, las costillas que están en el piso, y vamos a subir. You're going to lift them un poquito. As you push the pubic bone, tailbone area down, and you really feel the whole core light up in the body. Good. So see if you can maintain that sense of core engagement, and then you're going to lift your pierna derecha arriba, lift the right leg. Good. Bending the knee. Y vamos a bajar. You're going to lower it right back down. Good. So now let's try that. So again, feel the core light up, front of the ribs down, pubic bone down, belly up, and then doblando la rodilla, yo bend the left knee y vamos a extenderlo abajo, extend it back down. And then front of the ribs down, belly in, bend both knees. Good. And just feel that deep connection there into your core muscles. Extend the two legs for a moment, and then we're going to push. Vamos a empujar abajo. You push down with your arms. Let the head float. La cabeza flota sobre los hombros. Take your chin over one shoulder so the rest of you stays súper estable. Muy estable. Y vamos a hacerlo otro lado. Good. Bajando, bajando. Muy despacio. So lowering very slowly. Beautiful. So now get back into your core, front of the ribs, pubic bone, belly in, bend the knees. And from here, empujamos para el piso. You push. Take your head towards your heels. 5 breaths. And vamos a bajar otra vez. So now, manos a tus tobillos. So taking your hands to your ankles. Feel the kneecaps together. Femur bones long. Shoulder blades together. Pull the elbows up. Tailbone down. And then see about lifting la cabeza arriba. And you can just take a few breaths here if it feels nice to girar a un lado. You can twist to one side. Stretch for a moment. Guide yourself through your connected core to the other side. Muy bien, vamos a bajar. You'll lower that back down. Extend the 2 legs, let that length in your back. Y vamos a también estirar los brazos adelante, take the arms up. And again, your head. So you're trying to pull your sternum above your navel here. And the tailbone down towards the heels. Beautiful. Placing the palms, vamos a colocar las manos debajo de los hombros. So push down. Y ahora arriba. And now let the head come to just melt into the floor. Vamos a fundir la cabeza aquí en el piso. And I want you to feel the weight of the head. Adelante y atrás. Adelante y atrás. Good. So now feel that place where the center of your head can be in the floor. La corona de la cabeza. And then you're going to interlace the fingers, pull them to the back of the head, and then pull your elbows so you can see them. Vamos a alar los codos aquí en tu vista. And then from here, curl your 10 toes under. Can you see the 10 toes? Puedes ver? Can you see them? And lengthen the knee joints up. Good. And perhaps walk your feet. Vamos a andar los piecitos un poco más cerca. Good. Maybe lift one knee. Maybe lift the other. Maybe spend a couple breaths squeezing the knees together. And then moving the heels in the sky. Talones al techo, al cielo. Maybe doblando las rodillas otra vez. Y bajando las piernas. And pushing some weight back. Good. Y también relajando un poco. So just look side to side. Relaxing the neck and then looking up at your 2 hands. Let's set your sits bones down. Y desde aquí, so palmas juntas. Bring your palms together and then take your elbows for a moment a las espinillas. So take your elbows to your shins for just a minute. Good. If you want to rest your hands, las manos en la cabeza, you can try that. Muy bien, empujamos las manos aquí en los pies. And then move your rib cage adelante. Good. Nos sentamos arriba. So now sitting all the way up. That work we did, so I want you to visualize that whole shape of the front of the ribs. They're going to move in towards your body as you move your isquiones, your sitting bones down. Good. Isquiones abajo y costillas adentro. Good. And then from here, vamos a poner las manos detrás de los muslos. The hands move behind the thighs, and now your shin bones up. But just breathe into this. And take your head, la cabeza, and continue to stretch your neck. You can work on extending one leg. Good. Vamos a extender otra pierna. Good. So feel the hand there behind the thigh. And you're really trying to focus on keeping the weight even entre los isquiones. Brazos arriba. And you'll really feel the belly connect. Good. And now the soles of the feet, plantas del pie juntos. And then once again, I'm going to stretch my codos out. So just take my elbows as far forward as I can take them, perhaps manos aquí. Para apoyar la cabeza. Good. And so now from here, let's move las manos a los bordes de los pies to take them to the outsides of the feet. And then find your weight. Once again, vamos a encontrar el peso del cuerpo aquí en los isquiones. You'll feel it in the sitting bones once again. So push into the sits bones to extend the two legs. Good. And that's going to help you get a long low back. Una columna larga. Good. Con la cabeza sobre el coccyx, you can look over one shoulder, over the other shoulder. Barbilla abajo y también adentro. Beautiful. And then from there, just let the feet float in. And we'll take the two legs out. Good. And push down with the palms, lifting the pelvis up. Good. I'm going to set the pelvis just in front of my manta. And then brazos afuera, taking my arms down. Good. So now you want to find that your head is on the blanket. Or I'm sorry, your shoulders, your hombros are on your manta, but not your head. And I'm going to press down with the arms y adentro con el ombligo. Exhale, lift. Vamos a extender las piernas. And push, push, push. Good. So the arms float into the floor, push down. And those dedos de pie, the toes push in. And you can walk your shoulder blades a little together here. Hands here to the hips. Good. Move the hips, la cadera a las manos. Move the hips to the hands. And then let the knees come over your cadera. Y ahora las piernas arriba. So now your feet up. Good. And then see about finding your palms at the base of the rib cage. Good. And using the strength, la fuerza por las piernas para sostener la posición de las piernas en el aire. So use those muscles in the legs to support that position of the legs in the air. Slowly allow that to release. Vamos a relajar. Toes down. Let your sacrum relax. Good. It can come rest on the floor. Push the feet in. Codos adentro también. See if you can take a little weight to the top of the head, la corona de la cabeza. Y estira aquí la garganta. Stretching out your throat. You can pull your bottom lip, el labio inferior sobre el labio superior. And that will help stretch your throat. Vas a estirar la garganta. Muy bien, let's push down slowly. Pull the feet here in line with the sitting bones, alineado con los isquiones. And now your pelvis, la pelvis arriba. And your manos juntos. Good. Make this a big full breath. Muy bien. Let's lower your pelvis con control. Bajando la pelvis. And now just stretching your arms all the way out.
Manos detrás de los hombros. So you can take your hands here underneath your shoulders for a minute. Empujamos por los pies, push through the feet. Y ahora la cabeza abajo, so taking the top of the head down once again. And we lift. And then the head can lower. And the pelvis can lower. And you can take your opposite elbow and just stretch for a moment. Good. Por los brazos. You can take the knees a la derecha y los brazos a la izquierda. So knees to the right, arms to the left. Y a reverso. Good. Now let the arms open and the knees open, so rodillas abiertas. Y ahora los pies, now your feet there opening as well. Y vamos a respirar. So just utilizando la respiración para aclarar la mente. Just to rinse out your mind. Y cuando quieras podemos menear un poco dedos de la mano, dedos del pie. You can stretch, move your fingers. Hacemos circulitos con las muñecas y los tobillos. You'll make circles with ankles and wrists. Y ahora estira, stretch por el cuerpo. Y vamos a acurrucarnos aquí, abrazando las piernas sobre el pecho. And then let's roll to one side. Y nos sentamos arriba. Y con las palmas juntas, bajando la cabeza, cerrando los ojos, closing the eyes. Tu práctica es un regalo. Muchísimas gracias. Disfruta el día. Your practice is a gift. Thank you. Enjoy your day. Namaste.